Hey, how's it going guys? ZDEyE here. So today I definitely needed to talk about this. So this is coming from The Gamer, and I will leave down links below in the description as well for you to check it out. But it's actually been talked about that the PlayStation Store is going to be getting shut down. Specifically on a PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita and PSP, the stores are no longer going to be available. So the PSP and the PlayStation 3 stores are going to be closed on July the 2nd, while the PlayStation Vita are going to be open a little bit longer till the August 27th. Now of course, we don't necessarily know exactly what's going to be happening to existing games that perhaps you have purchased already through a digital means from the PlayStation Store, but you definitely will not be making any new purchases from the PlayStation 3 store or PlayStation Vitas or PSPs. So it's actually kind of concerning a lot of ways, right? A lot of people have been already talking about, so this is never a good idea to be purchasing games digitally, because look at this. If you cancel or if you shut down the store, you will not be able to play the games. Yet again, like I've touched on, we don't know what will happen to the existing games that we have made a purchase through digital means. What will happen to them, right? In this case, if the stores are going to be shut down, it means that the library of games that we have purchased previously are also going to be going away, because it is a part of the store. Now, maybe Sony or PlayStation, I should say, would be able to make an exception, right? And so anytime when you will have purchased a game, you will be able to play it later on through the digital means. But again, we don't know. Everything that is going out the way, it seems like everything is just going to be basically shut down, and all of your things that you made a purchase, as including the DLCs and yes, the games as well, they are no longer going to be playable. Why it is a much safer approach to be purchasing your games physical means. And so yes, even though there is no more store, you still will be able to play your console and through the physical mean though. So basically, if you have a CD, plug in the CD, put in the CD, and you will be good to go and play the games, no problem, on all those consoles. It only raises the question, what about the games that have released on a PlayStation 3 but never saw a day of light on a PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 5? Specifically, I'm regarding this, I'm talking about the Grand Theft Auto 4, right? It's one of those games that just never came to the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 5. And personally, it is one of my favorite games as well, and I definitely want to give it a shot and keep playing it. But now, of course, if the PlayStation Store is going to be going away, it doesn't necessarily say, oh my god, it means that we're going to get those PlayStation 3 games on our PlayStation 4 version of the store and the PlayStation 5. Again, it's not as if you're emulating those games into the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. It's a little bit different story. Again, don't ask me questions regarding jailbroken PlayStation 3s. I do know some people jailbroke their games, and so they were able to purchase or get those games at least for free. Well, it's not necessarily purchase if you're getting those games for free, but still, we don't know what's going to be happening in that. It's a whole other topic. It's insane the way as well the PlayStation movies are going to be cancelled as well. They're no longer going to be able to be purchased. But even though if you have made a purchase of the movies, you're still going to be able to hold on to those movies and watch them whenever you want to. But that's a different story, because those movies never were particularly fan favorite, if that makes sense. So they were a little bit of a niche entertainment. A lot of people never really gone out the way just to make sure that they rent a movie or buy a movie, and so they will be able to watch it. Of course, they did not do that, but now it's been already announced as well that the movies are going to be, going away forever as well. Certainly raises the questions, what is happening? Like this, everything is making so many different decisions in different directions on the PlayStation, and so quickly on top of that, right? It's actually kind of makes things interesting, but also it sucks too, to be honest with you. PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita and the PSP is a fan favorite, right? Even though perhaps the PlayStation Vita never was as mainstream as Sony wanted it to be. It was a little bit of a flop, but PlayStation 3 and the PSP were a big success. Now, we know how the PlayStation 3 came out and about, but after over the years they even surpassed the Xbox 360 in terms of the sales. There is still a fan base for the PlayStation 3. There are some people that still purchase the games through using the PlayStation Store. And yes, there's also a similar story with the PSP and of course the PlayStation Vita. So it's important as well, I wanted to mention that this is announcement will planned to be coming at the end of this month. So in a few more days, or perhaps during the recording of this video, I do not know, Sony themselves are going to make this official. Now it's going to be interesting to find out, is there anything that they would do with the terms of the compensation and you know, for the people, like they're going to be losing out on this, like, right, is there anything that they're going to do about this? That would be actually a little bit more interesting personally for me. Like, I do not have any of those consoles any longer, not the PlayStation Vita, PSP, PlayStation 3. I sold them off before, quite a years back as well. And so, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing personally for me, but definitely I can see why so many people will be quite aggravated and annoyed by this decision. But I digress. Okay, well then, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. See you guys all later. And as always, have a good one.